is facing an unprecedented challenges which have drastically affected cane and sugar production. Key among them includes high cost of production, acute cane shortage, low productivity, inefficiencies across the value chain, weak regulatory framework, high indebtedness, weak extension support, low value addition initiatives, cyclic markets, uncontrolled and illegal sugar imports, poor governance, aging equipment, obsolete technology, and delayed payments to cane farmers, and the list goes on frustratingly longer and longer and longer. Now, the latest development that we've had from the cabinet is the fact that we have 5 millers now who are up for grabs for the privatization to actually take place. And we want just to delve deeper into this and ask critical questions, especially what is bedeviling this particular sector, looking at the previous reports that we've had that we can interrogate first of all. So we have Mumias Sugar, we have Sony Sugar, we have Moroni and Miwani, amongst others as well, which they are seeking, and Zoya as well. And Sony, that is seeking not to privatize. Let's just begin from there.
Okay, thank you, Debal. I really needed just 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I agree entirely with Professor Gitura's analysis around the police housing. I think it's a matter of human rights, but we need to set minimum standards, for both for pay and accommodation. I think we have looked aside for too long. Now, the sugar industry. There are many things happening in there, but let me comment on where the trend is going. Do you privatize? Do you not privatize? We have had models of public, entirely public, like Zoya, public and private, like Mumias, I think, and probably Sony, I'm not quite sure, but they haven't worked. I think that we should look at something else. I personally, I used to push for that. I am against dropping in budget resources for revival of commercial enterprises. Any such money must go through the balance sheet, as it were. You must assess how they are spending the money, how this will help grow it, what the leakages would be, how you are going to plug those holes and so on. You just don't throw money at it and so on. I think attempting to throw money at it will not work. 2, you have to tame the excessive appetites, or sometimes the excessive appetites by us leaders, particularly local leaders, with vested interests in the place, that frustrate processes of recovery. If you don't deal with this, we're just throwing good money after bad money. Thirdly, we need a realistic assessment of the opportunity cost. What else could be done with the land that is under cane, or with the money that's going in sugar cane? But finally, to say, if we continue as we are doing, what does it do to household incomes? Given that set of resources, how are they faring? They're not faring very well. And I personally would like to see an analysis along these lines, and a judgment that, yes, we are going to intervene, for example, but you, Mumias, or you, Moroni, or you, Sony, you have to do A, B, C, D. Let us not let employed managers, for example, frustrate an effort of revival. You pay them a salary, the people steal from it. You get leaders who are shouting about the need for revival, they steal from it and so on. We can't allow that to happen. But at the end of the day, the one who suffers is the smallholder farmer and other residents in the area.